If you go to Ireland, would you act like a leprechaun? Oh, they're lucky Irish.
Yeah, you're jamming it into their ass, actually.
Well,
Bubble gut. Bubble gut.
the stupid ass fried roll that is going to come out like a Chipotle sub. I hate to say it, but God, we should have signed Aaron Rodgers. They want the Bobo.
That's a great name.
They need the Bobo. Like, if you got a draft beer, like, you're probably a serial killer. You can slide into our DMs, but don't be weird and creepy about it. We're not going to sleep with you guys.
That's good. You even heard the bubbles come up off that one. We're just going to go with the flow tonight and see what happens. We are back. Thank you for tuning in. The podcast. I don't know what episode this is, but it is a Super Bowl preview episode. We're going to get into everything playoff related and the Super Bowl, correct?
Correct.
Love it. But before that, we're going to get into a let's talk about it. But guess what? Before that, Matt, rumor has it, you're going to Iowa at 8 a.m. on Sunday.
I am doing the Lord's work. Going to cash some more Super
Lord's
Bowl
work.
bets.
You're
That's
cashing
right.
them. You're saying you're going to cash them?
We're going to cash them. I've got a Tetaroa McMillan Offensive Rookie of the Year
Hey,
bet.
don't jump into it too soon.
Well,
Okay.
this is existing.
I mean,
right?
that's going to be done
Okay.
Yeah.
shortly. That's he's got like minus 20,000 odds. So that's already money in the bank. That's money.
Perfect.
That's money spent already from the bank.
Love that.
I can tell you that much.
Couple hundo you putting on that one?
No, unfortunately, that was a small fee.
We won't
So.
we won't disclose Matt's betting habits.
I'll tell you that it is not extravagant, and don't think that I'm spending a lot of money like a lot of other people do. But yes, we are going to Iowa.
Nice.
Down and back, 45 minutes. We're going to Chester. We're not going to that fuck-ass bar, though.
Where
Excuse my
are
language.
you going instead?
Yeah, that's a quick E on this episode.
Sorry. Hit
Usually
the-
they're not that fast.
How are you going to lose all your money gambling for in-store credits?
We are going to pull into like
I remember. Were you there?
Yeah, I was
You
like,
were there.
he saw. You want to talk about Red Hulk?
Yeah.
Yeah. Chris and I were ready to take that place with all of our tickets. We were about to exchange
you
them all.
recovered fairly well. I think Chris was definitely ready to go Red Hole.
Oh,
for a while
Chris, well,
there.
Chris was up 3 times as much as I was up, so like I can definitely
Yeah.
understand that. We're gonna go to like the Amish furniture store and just the parking lot and just like hang out there for a couple minutes, maybe look at some chairs and then take off.
I love it. The Red Hulk comment came from a earlier incident that we will not discuss before we started recording. So let's get into our let's talk about it. We are talking about the Winter Olympics that are going to be live here in less than a week when you guys are listening to this. This is today's Friday. Super Bowl is on Sunday. The opening ceremony, I think, is on Wednesday, if I am not mistaken. So what do we got today for our let's talk about it, Matt?
First of all, are you guys Winter Olympics fans?
I think over the last couple of years, I've become more of a Winter Olympic fan. One, because of hockey. I
Sure.
just like the American aspect of any kind of team sport, Ryder Cup, World Cup. So yeah, I like the Olympic sports.
I feel like I like any world competition type of thing,
Okay.
but it's nowhere near as good as the summer, obviously.
I would agree.
It's kind of always how I've felt as well. The Summer Olympics just are far superior. I'm not into hockey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not into a lot, and which is kind of sad because as Minnesotans, like there's a lot of Minnesota representation in
Yep.
the Olympics. Actually,
Tons.
um,
Which
we
you
don't
guys
like to watch
can
the sports we're good at.
which you
Yes.
guys can listen to next Wednesday when that hockey preview comes out on the Winter Olympics. But continue.
but they still have a lot of fun things that. Fun things that they do. This is literally the world's greatest people doing this every 4 years. They've got some incredible sports, some sports that like I couldn't ever have imagined like ever getting into in my life. And it's in Italy this year, which it's going to be in Milan, which is going to be absolutely beautiful.
That's cool. Yeah.
And I'm just pumped. I'm just glad it's always back. It's the same
Yeah.
same thing like World Cup. I'm not much of a soccer guy. I will watch
I'm still going to watch it.
a ton of World Cup because it is just outstanding.
And it's in
competition.
America this year. We need to find a bar and create that our bar and just ole, 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 ole.
You know, there's probably some bars around here that will get behind that. Little Thistle, they do.
I
they
actually
do
think
some
there's a
soccer
guy
stuff.
who
I'm ready.
I heard this from someone else, but I thought he like co-owns a bar or he knows a guy that owns a bar and he's Scottish, so like he actually roots for their team heavily.
Okay.
And so that bar is going to do something for him.
If it's a Scottish bar and there's actually like real,
I think so.
Do we call them Scots? If there's real Scots there,
I need to figure out who told me that because
oh, you better find out.
Are either of you Scottish?
No,
not that I know of.
I want to go there, but I'm not Scottish.
I am not Scottish either, but we can pretend to be Scots.
I will dye my beard red, wear a kilt. They wear kilts?
Yeah, it's pretty stereotypical what you're talking about, but yeah, go for it.
I will be as stereotypical as I can. Yeah,
that's
just
fine.
For them though. Yeah. I love the Scots.
If you go to Ireland, would you act like a leprechaun?
Probably.
Oh, they're lucky Irish. You would be doing that
as long as I find a pot of gold
and a Guinness.
The pot of gold is at Guinness. If you're very curious,
Love it. What do we got?
But I was just thinking, like, what's some of our favorite sports that we enjoy watching? Obviously, Taylor, you really love the hockey aspect of it.
Hockey's number one.
And I feel like maybe just overall, that's probably the most popular sport.
Yeah.
I would venture to say. But I grew up loving the snowboarding competition. And I think Shaun White was the guy for all of our childhoods pretty much.
Now his tricks mean nothing compared to what these guys are doing
I was going to
now,
say,
but
the stuff that he was doing, it's the same thing like what Tony Hawk went through.
Yeah.
Where he's like, Tony Hawk does a 720, and you're like, I don't think humans are supposed to do this.
Didn't he do a 900?
Yeah, he's done a 900.
Yeah.
And
but now kids are doing that from when they're 14
I was gonna
12
say,
or whatever.
Yeah. But it is just always amazing to see like people with reckless abandonment.
Oh, it's unreal.
Shoot themselves off of slopes like this. And not even just like the half pipe, but just like all of the stuff that they're able to do. Like I would pray for half of that coordination in my life. Like I am just not a coordinated person, and it is spellbinding to watch them do this.
The freestyle event's even crazier. Like half pipe's no joke because I think those walls are like 100 feet high. The half pipe's huge,
and it's like icy material,
and it's
usually,
ice.
so
but
it's
the freestyle
like...
event where they start up on top of a hill and they go off of jumps and they continuously gain speed going down, and they're doing like backflips and 1020s and all that. Yeah, it's crazy.
I mean, every single one of them is a young person who has broken like every bone in their body at some point. So
yeah, maybe that's why I've always been kind of like averse to it, because I've always been, well, one, again, I'm not a coordinated person. It would not be a good thing for me to do. That's why I've never done skiing or anything like that. Two, I would be just so scared to like get hurt.
Yeah.
Or,
well, it's like a guarantee it's going to
stupid.
happen. It's just whether you're willing to take it.
Right. Like Lindsey Vonn tore her ACL, and she's still saying, I'm going to ski in the Olympics.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
Brother, that just happened a few days ago.
Yeah, she got airlifted somewhere.
And she's like, no, I'll also go. I feel like you just have to have a different kind of mind to be able to do
Which is crazy she's going to ski on a busted ACL because she does downhill, which is the flag
that'd
hitting
be
one.
Almost impossible.
And it's all lateral. It's a ton of lateral movement. So she's going to have that thing so taped up. That's actually pretty fascinating.
Yeah. I mean, her leg is just going to be in some kind, it's going to be like bionic.
It is.
Like it's going to be able to do like one or two things where it's basically like flat and then like a little bit.
It'll be taped.
Like,
it'll be taped and braced for sure. So would you say snowboarding's your go-to that you like watching?
I think it's I always think it's the most exciting. Like it's legitimately catches me off guard because I'm like, I have no idea what's about to happen next. Like I haven't seen any of this stuff before.
Yeah.
And I don't get I'm not saying I get excited for it, but the crashes are so like legendary, insane.
Yeah.
And they pop like right back up like they're made of rubber.
Right. And it's just like there's really nothing else that compares in Summer Olympics, Winter Olympics to like anything that the snowboarders do. And to the skiers as well. But
and let's go complete opposite. So I actually enjoy curling, learning about it more. Sure. It is like the way they can do what they do with the curler. And
that's actually what I would have picked because every year I usually would pick snowboarding, but then I end up watching more curling than I watch snowboarding.
I watch a ton of curling.
So I'm
but
like,
also,
I might as well choose that one.
But curling is becoming more popular. It's always on. Yeah. I feel like you don't get to see all of the Winter Olympic sports. They'll pick curling, they'll pick the freestyle, snowboard, or the half
Peacock,
pipe.
You can go rewatch everything.
I was going to say that's the nice thing nowadays is that you have Peacock, so you can. Like, that's what I did a lot for the Summer Olympics.
Is for one more month just for this.
Exactly.
I don't know if I'll keep Peacock or not.
There we
Peacock,
go.
a wonderful. They don't support us. They could sponsor us.
They sponsor us. I will keep.
Hey, I will go to the Olympics. I will go to Milan tonight. I will be a reporter for you. I'll do it. I'll do it.
I'll join.
I will go with.
I'll do it.
Not necessarily good at reporting, but I'll be a sidekick.
Is the World Cup on Peacock too? Because
No.
if it is, we can double dip.
I see. You think they're gonna bring us up for that too?
Yeah,
I
obviously.
don't know what the World Cup
Bring
will
us
be
up.
on.
We don't have to go anywhere. We just travel to a state. We're in the country already.
They're gonna be in New Jersey for some of it, and they're gonna play at the Jets and Giants field. So the speculation is everybody's knees are going to
I
explode.
think the Scots are in Philadelphia or something for their first game.
Yeah, I think there's like 6 host sites. LA.
The
is
U.S. is like all L.A. I think. I
LA
think they have one
is going
game
to be
away
an
from
absolute
LA.
disaster. But we're getting off topic. Winter of sports. So curling, yeah, I really like curling. What else? Honestly, the skeleton and those guys going down a icy pathway at 100 miles an hour
Skeleton,
With
luge,
one helmet?
bobsled,
Yeah.
like.
with a helmet.
Tho-
That's it.
So I take that back what I said about snowboarding. Those people, the skeleton, the luge, like
But
the
that one, when you're
bobsled
watching
people,
it, doesn't look as insane. It is.
It
It
is.
is. I know.
It
but it
is.
doesn't look that way as much.
Yeah, it's not quite as bad. The one that I don't watch a lot of is like the cross country skiing.
Yeah.
Like it's just not my thing. Not to say that it is not an extremely hard talent to have or anything like that, but I never usually watch it. Honestly, I think the one that I might get a lot more into this year, which is ironically skiing, but ski jumping.
I love ski jumping. I watch that
What
every time.
ski
How do you
jumping though?
miss that?
There's
They're
there's
just-
3.
They're
The massive one where you like
the massive
spread
one.
your wings and fly forever.
Yes.
Yes.
That,
You-
I think I don't usually watch that.
Oh, I watch
think,
it every year.
I think I gotta get into
that one's
it.
legit. You know what one also is good? I call it the pothole event. The one where they
Oh, yeah.
and then they
Oh,
do those
sure.
crazy flips and then the
Where-
pothole event.
Basically, all these events. How
That's
do you not
skiing.
like break your kneecaps off?
No idea. You gotta have
And
Tear
those,
everything.
those things I hear are like 3 or 4 feet deep. They're not
Yeah.
little
gosh.
potholes.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It should be fun, and I think the Americans will do just fine.
If you were to do one event and you had the capability of doing one event, what would you
boy.
pick?
Maybe this is because I like the movie Cool Runnings, but I feel like I would love to try bobsled.
Nice.
Like I feel like I might be a decent anchor.
I was just going to say, you'd
one
be that
who
anchor.
runs.
You would just be,
The one who runs right off the bat.
and then you put your head down in the back and
Yes.
don't see anything.
Yes.
Yeah, that'd be you.
I think
You
that
don't
would
want
be
to know
my
when you're
role.
going to crash.
Yeah.
No. And then I'll just jam my head and my neck into the person right in front of me.
Yeah, you're jamming it into their ass, actually.
Well, their ass.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Whatever. Let's try to keep it appropriate.
I thought-
Purely just to avoid injuries, curling has got to be the way to go in the Winter
Okay.
Olympics. Like,
I was gonna say it'd be really well. I shouldn't say that. It should not be hard for you to get injured during it. But of course, with my luck, I would eat it on the ice really hard.
I think they train in like St. Cloud. Well, now they
Yeah.
train in Colorado, but I think they like the teams actually train in St. Cloud before they go up to Colorado to train for leaving for the Olympics.
A lot of Minnesotans.
It would be fun to actually do the ski jumping one. I don't think I have the balls to do it, but the
He's
one where
insane.
the one where you're going down like 50 miles an hour and you're taking off, the one you just said.
if you could guarantee
know.
that you're going to, how do you even start that? That's the problem. It's like, you just keep doing bigger and bigger hills every
I have
single
no clue.
jump or what?
I just feel like the launch is not the bad part. It's when I make contact with the ground and
it's
everything
head first.
becomes peanut butter in
Everything
my body.
breaks.
Yeah, everything just turns to mush.
Oh man.
And then I'm just like sludge in the snow that they have to come and scoop up. That's when the problem is.
They're world-class athletes though.
Absolutely. I am definitely not saying that they are not. They are absolutely world-class athletes. All of these people are. It is incredible that anybody can do any of this stuff.
You know what also is fun
Except for
before we
hockey,
get
yeah.
into the football stuff today is speed skating.
Yeah, especially the shorter ones.
The
where they're always
500,
going fast.
yeah, like the 500 and the 1,000. That's
Oh,
nuts.
Apollo Ono,
Yep.
he was a problem.
It's a good pull. It's a good pull.
Thank you,
Do you know
see?
anyone else?
No.
Me neither. Me neither. Me neither.
No. I only know like from these of like the famous Americans that were doing it for like 4 or 5 Olympics. Like Michaela Schifrin because she's from Red Wing. So I know who she is.
Okay.
You know. We got some people. The whole curling team is like from Minnesota.
But
Yeah.
You don't know a single name.
They're all dudes. They're all-
No, man, I don't have the curling team poster on my bedroom.
He's got all their
wall.
phone numbers and everything.
you can be, you
Saw him
are,
at the bar the other day.
hey, you are prime age to be a professional curler.
Jared Allen
You're a dad.
is trying to become a curler.
You're a dad.
Sure.
You enjoy hams. It's the Minnesota beer of choice.
Sure.
And all you have to do is have a little bit of balance, which I'm assuming you have, and
No, sir.
Yeah, he already told us he has
So
no
you have 2 of the
coordination.
3.
Can I be the one that launches it?
Well, everyone has to launch it, but you also have to sweep it.
No, thanks. I don't want to do that job.
Okay.
I'll do the launching.
Just trying to build you up a little bit. I thought you would have.
I got no interest being the sweeper. None. 0.
Damn.
You know how bad that would be for me? I would probably like throw up on the ice if I had to do that multiple times. Just let me be the one who launches it. That seems like the fun job.
You know what would be fun is if we can get to Little Thistle, maybe do a live podcast one day and do curling there, because they have curling.
They do.
Do they have 1 or 2?
They just have 1,
I think they have 1. I'm just imagining having a microphone in my hand or like attached to me somehow.
We would have lapels.
And then the sound of my skull hitting the ice being picked up by the mic, and be like, rest in peace. This episode is dedicated to Matt. He died doing something he really didn't care about.
Best viewings we've ever gotten.
Why hasn't Matt said anything in 10 minutes?
Oh, he's dead.
He's actually going to the hospital.
He's dead doing a sport he doesn't care about.
Oh, man. So you guys are going to tune in? We're all tuning in a little bit to the Winter Olympics.
Hell yeah.
I love it. There's a lot of stuff coming up. So playoffs just got finished up. Super Bowl is in 2 days. The Winter Olympics is in less than a week. We got the trade deadline stuff, but we're not going to get into that. That's going to be for a later podcast. Let's talk about NFL playoffs. Let's recap it. Let's get into some Super Bowl predictions, and let's get into some of those fancy wagers that Mathieu is going to be placing on 8 a.m. on a Sunday morning.
Do you guys want to talk about our Super Bowl predictions now, or do you want to wait until the very end?
Might as well do it now. Fine.
Let's hold it a little bit.
Let's hold.
That can be the end of it.
You don't want to feel dumb yet.
Yeah, I don't want to feel dumb yet.
Are we talking about our old Super Bowl predictions, or are we talking about the new Super Bowl predictions? Because I've been out for a long time with the old predictions.
The old predictions, what we're talking about.
Old predictions, we were all out. This playoffs was kind of bonkers. Like it was kind of a
fun.
surprising,
Except kind of boring at the same time.
it was just really shocking how well some of these teams did.
Well, I think weather kind of ruined some of the games too.
There were some weather related games, but like I just remember that first round, the Panthers almost beat the Rams.
Mm-hmm.
That was ridiculous. The Bears game against the Packers is one of the best playoff games I have ever seen.
That was unreal.
Where Caleb Williams runs back 30 yards, throws it like pretty much behind his head for a touchdown to save it.
To a wide open tight end. Tight end, right?
Yeah. The Texans scored 2 defensive touchdowns against the Steelers and just blanked them on a Monday night game. The 49ers beat the ever-living crap out of the Eagles. Like, we thought that the 49ers are going to win that game, but not in that kind of a way. It was just shocking. The Bills beat the Jags, who had played really, really well. The Seahawks then destroyed the 49ers.
Crushed them.
And the Patriots played no one of substance the whole way through.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just like it always works out for them.
And they were invisible in the snow.
Against a backup quarterback who should not have been in there.
That was nuts. You couldn't, honestly, that game changed so fast. We were watching that one together.
Yep.
It was nothing, and then all of a sudden you couldn't see the lines, you couldn't see anything.
So does it feel like this was the correct outcome? Like a Patriots Seahawks Super Bowl?
I mean, considering
Seahawks,
that I said Patriots or Rams, and so spoiler alert for the end part there, but like I only got the last game there wrong.
Well, actually, you hedged during that podcast, and you're like, I want the Seahawks to make it, but I think the Rams will be the ones that make it.
And I think anyone could have in that game. It was just a matter of one play, basically, on either side.
Seahawks are hot right now. I think they deserve to be in what Darnold's doing and Smith and Jigba. Yeah, and their defense.
Well, now that you said that, there goes Darnold.
Right.
6 interceptions.
That's
we
Matt.
get to that later.
Matt has to say it, not me.
We can get to that later. I just feel like from the NFC side of things, don't overthink it. Just like the Eagles last year, the best team made the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
The best team in the NFL the entire year made the Super Bowl. The Seahawks deserved it. The Rams were just clinging to life in every single win that they possibly had between the Panthers and the Bears. They almost lost that Bears game. It was so close. And
did we talk about on the last podcast too, where I think it's only been 3 times or whatever it is that the best offense in points wise and the best defense points wise met up, and all the times in NFL history the defense has won.
Yeah. That's That's a very good point. That should have been on all of our minds when we were making these predictions to begin with. But from the Patriots side, and this will definitely go into the Super Bowl preview, they just should not be the AFC.
No.
Yeah, but
Contender.
who can you put there that are you going to put the Bills?
No, I can't put the Bills because apparently Josh Allen broke his foot 5 weeks
who
after.
else
before
can you put there?
He broke his foot 5 weeks before that game.
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Nobody did. He didn't tell
Yeah.
anybody. The Broncos and Bo Nix. Honestly, I probably would have liked to see the Broncos in that game instead.
Sure, maybe but I don't think that they necessarily deserve to be there either. Like,
Here's what it probably gets
Anymore.
down to more than anything. My rooted hatred for the Patriots and how I just wish there would have been more time in between them making
Sure.
another goddamn Super Bowl.
I think it was
4
just
years?
an AFC toss-up.
Yeah, just
anyone could have made
4 or
it.
5.
4 or 5, yeah.
Something like that. It's just so funny to me to see a Patriots team that is just offensively not that good and defensively not that good and really just struggled through the playoffs, but they played
Just good enough.
just good enough.
Just good enough. Weaker teams.
Justin Herbert had a broken wrist
Yeah.
and they beat him up. CJ Stroud had like 5 interceptions in that game and they beat him up. And then they get Jarrett Stidham and they barely eke it out.
They barely
in a
beat
weird
them.
game.
Was
Like,
the Texans game also a bad weather one? I'm
No.
it was just cold.
That
I
was
think.
It was
in-
cold. Okay.
Yeah.
But
Was
the
that in-
cold looked bad for all the teams this year.
It did.
Was that in New England?
It was.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So I just, maybe again, it's just me wishing it was a different result.
Yeah.
Probably.
Maybe-
Considering I really think you could have flipped a coin on almost every game over there.
Yeah. I mean, ultimately my disappointment is in the Bills.
Well, every year.
I agree.
Look, man,
I need Josh Allen to win one. He's a good guy.
this was it. Like, they're not going to get another.
You don't think so?
No.
They just brought in a new coach. He's an offensive-minded coach.
They hired.
Josh Allen likes him.
They elevated the offensive coordinator
Yep.
to be head coach,
Yep.
which to me is always a bad sign.
Okay.
You don't hire internally when you just fired the guy who's been your longest tenured coach in your history,
That is true.
who McDermott.
That's a whole nother podcast. You know
Yeah,
how many
man.
coaching fires there were this year?
Yeah, McDermott. I don't know if he's going to get a job anytime
But
soon.
with New England, like they're speaking of coaching fires, all but 2 of their games, the coaches got fired.
Yep.
If I can't remember who it was, but literally all but 2 of the people they played, everyone got fired. So that just
They-
shows you how bad or weak their schedule was.
They played one of the weakest schedules in the
Yeah.
NFL. And look, they were 4-13 last year. Okay. They were a bad team. That means they get that schedule. It doesn't mean that the Patriots are a bad team.
Yeah.
But they also lost to the Raiders in week 1. So I just want to point that out.
Yeah.
Like, the Raiders.
Does week 1 count though?
No, like I think it just has to across the board not count
Sure.
for anything anymore, because if the Raiders, who are the top pick in the NFL draft this year and by far the worst team in the NFL, beat up on the Patriots in week 1 because nothing is in place for this team, I feel like you just got to toss it out. But anyways, I just wish it would have been a different result. I would have
Yeah.
loved to see the Bills in that spot. I hate Sean Payton's guts, but I would have loved to see Bo Nix in that. And actually, the Denver defense, I think that would have been a better game. But it is what it is.
That sucks for Bo.
Yeah,
Second to last play.
it
Damn.
is what it is. So you already shared. You picked Rams, Pats, but really you were leaning hard into Seahawks instead of the Rams.
Well, yeah, I really wanted them. I thought Darnold would choke.
Yeah. You picked 49ers, Broncos.
I liked what the Broncos were doing their whole run all year, and then it sucks. Bo Nix got hurt, and he was pretty much their offense.
The 49ers got beat by about 35. but,
Yeah, I'm
you
not
know,
going to talk about that. I didn't even watch that game because that was after the
it was
Bears game,
hor-
wasn't it?
horrible.
Really didn't wanna watch
was
that
a
game.
Horrible
It was
game.
horrible.
Yes.
Was it 36 to 3 or
No,
6?
It was
more
like
than that.
It was like 40-6 because
Yeah.
Kenneth Walker had like 3 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Rashid Shaheed took it back in the first play of the game.
Yeah.
And then I had Rams Bills, which I wouldn't say that I would have liked to have seen the Rams. I kind of like that the Seahawks are in this position, like I said, but we weren't too far off. We didn't do too bad, especially you, Trevor. You did
Almost
pretty
had
good.
it.
You did pretty good.
Professional.
Just need to not second guess myself ever.
It's always trust your gut, right? They say that on tests.
Yeah.
Trust the gut.
Trust your gut, unless it's bubble gut.
Bubble gut. Bubble gut. Bubble gut.
Now I feel like going in. We're actually sponsored by Bubble Gut.
Ooh.
So yeah, I don't. know
When
if
you
knew
say
that.
bubble gut, that sounds like a type of gum.
No, I'm talking about bubble gut when you eat nasty stuff and then your stomach's got bubbles in it.
Like Chinese food, and then you mix like 4 different kind of drinks.
You know, one could say that.
Yeah.
One could say that.
Or having deep fried sushi one day.
Yeah, listeners.
After you eat a lot.
After you eat a yeah.
Listeners, if you go and have all you can eat sushi and you're having a nice time, I'm having a nice warm sake.
You're with the boys.
I'm with my friends. We're all having a nice time.
You had
And
sake too?
Of course, I always have sake.
Yeah, you're right. My
I
bad.
always have sake with it. And at some point, you're going to look at that menu and you're going to see the stupid ass fried roll that is going to come out like a Chipotle sub. Just ask yourself if you want to be like in pain later. Do you want to be in physical pain because you got the bubble gut? You can't even enjoy a Timberwolves game, a Timberwolves win over the Oklahoma City Thunder because you are clenching your toes.
Your other question could be, are you going to go straight home after?
Oh, you have to.
Yeah.
No, that's you take a shower afterwards.
You said the back and your knees were sweating.
Oh, fighting for my life in that bar.
But you did proceed to have what? 2 or 3 beers
Well,
after that?
I don't know why that's relevant. I had a gin and tonic first, and then it cleared the way, but not sure why we're getting into that. Anyways, dear listeners, just don't have deep fried sushi rolls. Just don't. Just have regular sushi rolls because they get you on that cream cheese, and then you're just creaming your own cheese in the end.
Oh,
This
man.
is Sushi Corner with
Sushi Corner with Matt. Let's
Yeah.
go back to the Super Bowl preview. What do we got coming up in 2 days?
We got something really exciting, but I feel like I feel like Trevor and I just need to talk one-on-one, and maybe Taylor, you just kind of sit there and look pretty.
Oh, I know where this is going. Yeah, I'm going to sit here and look pretty. I do have a couple questions, but you guys are pretty straightforward on how you've been towards this individual over the last year. So I think you guys can handle it.
Trevor, I think we're well documented in our feelings about Sam Darnold.
Still like him.
We like him.
Yep.
We have never hated him.
Nope. Not once.
We have
Good for him.
We
Good
have
for
wanted success for him.
Yeah.
We're happy for him, right?
We are happy for him.
It's wonderful, and I hope
It's the
he
first
wins.
year ever I've been rooting for Seattle.
Exactly. I hope he wins the Super Bowl this year.
Yeah, I agree.
I think they will win a Super Bowl this year. A little spoiler for later. But we need to address the haters, the losers, and the punk trash that are making this about the Vikings.
Yeah, they should shut up.
Tell whatever team you support, if your team goes 14-3 and then poops their pants in the last game of the year in terrible fashion, and then in the playoff game poops their pants worse than what I probably would have done after eating that sushi roll. How can you look at that quarterback and then say, absolutely, we're bringing you back?
Yeah.
How can you do it?
Especially when he was only on a 1-year deal. It wasn't like we had him for multiple years.
Exactly.
We had just picked up a rookie.
Right. We have JJ.
Yep. And we haven't
gotta try it.
seen anything from him.
Right.
And then we also had a guy sitting on our bench who's had an amazing
Yes.
season as well.
Like, I just feel like things went so badly with JJ this year, so everybody will pile on us, right?
Yes.
Like, if we would have made playoffs and JJ would have been serviceable,
Even, just one win away.
Just-
one win against the Bears, and
just-
everything would have just been different.
that's it. None of this discussion would be happening. None of this conversation, because I will say this. We offered Sam Darnold the same exact deal as what Seattle gave him.
Yeah.
But he knew that if he goes to Seattle, he is the guy, right?
Yep.
Same thing with Daniel Jones. We offered him the same contract that Indianapolis gave him. But again, what the front office was talking about to Daniel Jones
It's
was,
competition.
you're probably not going to start here because we need to give J.J. McCarthy a shot. So, of course, Daniel Jones is going to be like, yeah, I'm going to go whoop Anthony Richardson's ass in training camp.
The guy who just walks off the field.
And I'm going to take the job. So I can't fault either of those guys for, one, get a big payday, being the guys on teams, redeeming themselves significantly. I mean, I think the Colts would still they still would have made the playoffs if Daniel Jones wouldn't have tore his ACL. And yet, the pig pile of people who are constantly making fun of Vikings fans for, oh, don't you wish you would have held on to Sam Darnold? Brother.
Yeah, the man would have been dead in the first 7 games with our offensive line.
Those are the same people that were laughing at us for having Sam Darnold on our team last year.
Yes.
They're
That is 100% true.
So, I'm going to take a high road. We're going to take a high road.
Are we?
And we're just going to be happy for Sam Darnold.
Oh, yeah, for that, yeah.
Right. We're going to support him. And if he wins a Super Bowl, it's not a reflection on the Vikings. Look, Kwesi got fired. Our general manager got fired last week.
Yeah.
It's pretty clear the Wilfs, the owners, are not happy about what has happened.
He must have pissed him off. I'm going to chime in quick. He must have really pissed him off because he was at the Senior Bowl doing evaluations on kids.
Yes.
Or college kids. And then he got canned. So something really must have happened.
So clearly there has been some Kevin O'Connell influence on what is going on in the front office to push this through and make that decision right or wrong. You guys can draw whatever conclusions you want. But I wanted Kwesi gone at the end of the year. I did not want him as our general manager. It has been a poor 4 years of drafting from Kwesi.
Yes.
It has been bad. Dallas Turner looks like he's going to be fine.
Our whole entire history has been fairly unfortunate drafting.
Well, we can't litigate the entire history of the Minnesota
I know, I'm not
Vikings
putting on
this,
anybody, yeah. I'm just saying, like, it's not like we've seen a good draft.
But it's pretty clear that most of the internal people with the Vikings do not think J.J. McCarthy should be the guy going forward. Like, it's very clear.
Yeah. Unfortunately, you probably still have to give him a chance and let him play a little bit.
I think he needs to duke it out with Mac Jones next year.
If you can pull in Mac Jones. I mean, you need to have some sort of competition.
Yes.
You can't just say, here we go, we're doing another throwaway year with paying a lot of money to a lot of people.
I hate to say it, but God, we should have signed Aaron Rodgers.
That's a bold statement coming from you.
I know. I think about it a
If
lot.
listeners, if you guys have listened to any of our past podcasts about anything related to football, for Matt to say that,
I 100% stand by what I said before, though. Unless Aaron Rodgers is winning us a Super Bowl, even if he makes it to the NFC Championship, I don't want him. Get him out of here. I don't want to hear a word from him.
He would look. It would be fun watching him throw the Jefferson. But I agree with you. They need to bring in competition because I think that will light a fire under JJ because it's like, oh, crap. If I actually get beat out, then I'm not playing. I'm just sitting on the sidelines.
Yeah.
You need to bring in some sort of competition.
Every move he makes, he turns and he goes, my bad. Well, you can only do that so many times before we hate you.
Yeah.
Like,
Yes.
He's a my bad guy.
So we don't need to make this a whole Vikings thing.
No.
Mind you.
We already did.
But I just feel like we need to clear the air of that. And I'll say, Taylor, you're supportive of Sam Darnold and his success, right?
Oh, yeah.
Like you're happy that you're not as attached.
I'm not as
we
attached. I was attached through you guys last year.
Right.
But my big question, and you already said it, I didn't know he got the same deal from the Vikings.
He did.
I thought he was leaving because he knew he can get more money elsewhere.
Was it exactly
Which
the
makes
same?
It was the exact same
Okay.
deal for both those.
I knew it
guys.
was close. I didn't know it was exact.
which makes sense because he is a good quarterback if he has
Protection.
If he has protection and he has weapons around him. Smith and Jigman's been amazing. He probably has some other guys that I just don't know off the top of my head.
Maybe Darnold knew his line was going to be better there. He's just like, yeah, I want those guys.
So
Remarkably better than what he had with the Vikings.
Okay.
Remarkably.
Yeah.
Yes.
I thought it was purely based on money, and he was just like, well, now I got some good weapons too. So no, I'm a Darnold fan. I actually want the Seahawks, spoiler alert, to win the Super Bowl.
Right.
Yeah.
So we can leave it at that. No more Vikings talk.
Right.
No
I
more
also
Vikings
don't
talk.
think we can place any bets on just the winner of this Super Bowl I don't think there's any way any of us disagree on who's
No.
going to win here.
No, dear listeners, we've talked about it beforehand, and I just don't know how any of us are going to pull for the Pats in this matchup, right?
Well, it's not even pull for the Pats. It's just reasonably, do you think it's possible?
I can't find a statistical reason for it, but I do want to share that for the Super Bowl, it is one of like the most unprecedented like matchups as far as like odds go. So at the beginning of the year, the Seahawks were 60-1 to make the Super Bowl. 60-1.
Not too bad.
The Pats were 80-1.
And you didn't put your dollars on those?
No, because I'm a moron and I can't see the future. Like
Yeah. Whichever QB we get rid of next, I'm putting $1
It's-
on that
Right.
team for sure.
It's pretty incredible that both of these teams have made it. And if you think about it, the Malcolm Butler interception was 10 years ago.
That was 10 years ago
The
already?
Seahawks Pats, that Super Bowl was like 10 years ago.
Dang.
Doesn't feel that long.
And
No.
now no one from that Super Bowl, coaching staff, like anything, remains with either of those teams. So it's like this fresh slate for them.
Do you see Darnold's response to the question of what he would do if he was on the 1 yard line?
I
What
did.
did-
I
what did
hope
he
he said
say?
hand it off.
No, he said pass.
Oh,
Did he?
Darnold.
But it was no timeouts on the 1 yard
Okay.
line, so he didn't want to risk getting stuffed. And
There
losing
is a
time.
prop. There is a prop bet. I think it's like plus 650 right now of someone getting inside the 1 yard line and making a pass. Or I think it's the Seahawks.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Well, he also doesn't have Marshawn Lynch. That makes a huge
Yeah.
difference in what
I was
what
gonna
you're
say,
doing.
yeah, Ken Walker's no Marshawn.
Hey,
Yeah.
Tush pushed that thing 4 times. Screw it. I'm not passing on the 1 yard line.
Yeah,
go
but
ahead. Go
with
ahead.
30
Matt.
seconds, they were telling him with 30 seconds
Oh,
left
got you.
and no
Okay,
timeout.
okay,
So like
okay.
you can't push it 3 times or 4 times, whatever you say.
You have 3 timeouts left.
then you'd probably run it.
So I wanna facilitate some keys for this game, and I think this kind of speaks to why collectively we are in favor of the Seahawks in this game. I have shared that I'm not the biggest Pats fan and that I'm not the happiest that they've been in there.
Couldn't tell.
But statistically speaking, I struggle to see a path for them. So just off of this, the Seahawks were the best defensive team in the NFL this year.
Well, points wise,
Points.
I think they were
Weren't the
ranked,
Broncos
like,
number 1
fifth or
overall?
something. Or,
Broncos were up there, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Seahawks were up there, but
Got
yes,
you. Got
they
you.
only allowed 16.4 points per game this year. The Seahawks, which is amazing. Here's something more amazing that I did not know: the Seahawks have not allowed a 100-yard rusher in 27 games.
That's insane.
That is going back to next year, guys.
Last year.
The Patriots are not an efficient running team. If you have watched their games recently, they have completely bailed on Travion Henderson, the star rookie, and have really turned to Ramondre, who at the beginning of the year really had some fumbling problems,
Yeah.
which might come up.
I think I
in
saw
this
that
game.
they're averaging like 3.8 yards per carry or something like that,
They
which
are-
is not good.
They are
at
not
all.
a good rushing team. So do not bet any overs for those fellas in 100-yard
So
rushing.
that rushing includes anything, like so QBs and everything.
Everything.
They've never passed 100 yards
Nope.
in 27 games. That's insane.
Mind you, they play in the same conferences or division as Christian McCaffrey. They see that man twice a year.
It's pretty
Yeah.
They
good.
saw him 3 times.
I mean, they
this
see
year.
a lot of good running backs throughout
Hell
the
yeah,
year.
they
like,
do.
That's
Yeah.
pretty good.
It is a stout front 7.
Yeah.
That is for sure. Sorry, I gotta get a drink.
What are you drinking over there?
Hams.
Not
All
a
right.
sponsor, but it really could be. Hams, you're dropping the ball.
Probably should be.
We're gonna have to
Right
go
now.
somewhere different in 2026 if we don't step up to the
You
plate.
probably never had a podcast say hams this much.
But honestly, Hams, you do you. Balls in your court. Just we would love a little help.
Yeah, don't call, don't write, don't call us back. What you want?
You got 2 people wearing Hams sweatshirts drinking Hams.
Yeah.
This can go on a
accurate.
freaking postcard.
For the land of the sky blue waters.
Darn right. All right, continue, Matt.
Anyways.
Sorry.
It's a little surprising, but both of these teams have really, really struggled with turnovers. And this season and in the postseason. The Seahawks had the second most turnovers in the entire NFL this year.
Sorry. You said surprising? Are you really that surprised?
I think it is a little surprising. They had 28 total turnovers in the regular season, and Darnold had 20 of them.
Yeah.
What did he have when
As
he was
Vikings
playing?
fans, we kind of
We saw that coming.
Yeah.
What did he have playing with the purple and gold? Was it about there?
Had to be at least.
It was pretty
Yeah.
damn close.
Okay.
About identical.
I remember. I have some flashbacks when Darnold throws for the Seahawks.
You can say nightmares. It's okay.
I have some moments that like trigger memories of watching him play for the Vikings and be like, I've seen that before. Oh my god. Oh my god. Or when he played for the Jets when it was really really bad, and I'm like, oh my god.
Well,
He's
the
still
weird
making
thing
that
is,
throw.
he's like Jared Goff, where it's like I'm going to just have this horrendous game and put 5 turnovers there,
Yes.
and then I won't throw a single one the next 2 games.
Yeah.
It's like,
He does
I
bounce
don't get
back
it.
pretty well. On the flip side of that, the Patriots have looked really sloppy this playoffs. Like Drake May himself has fumbled the ball 6 times.
Mm-hmm.
Like it has not been a good
several
show.
of those were in bad weather, but
I
that,
realize
that's
that.
not a good excuse. I'm
I
just saying
realize
there's.
we might be looking at maybe there's a couple picks here, a couple fumbles there.
Yeah.
Like obviously weather won't be a factor. They're in San Fran, but
The weather thing doesn't make sense though with football. They've played in it all year round, and being cold in
Well,
Texas,
The home teams, sure.
being cold against the Texans, like I don't know, they play in New England. They're used to that. Now the Denver game, different story. That was wild. So I don't know.
Yeah.
and we kind of talked about the Seahawks. Their offensive line is really good. It's a very, very solid unit. The Patriots' offensive line is no good. They are not very good. They actually have Garrett Bradbury as their center. Vikings fans remember him.
Yep.
He's like our height. Should not be playing center anywhere. Just throwing that out there. Drake May was sacked 15 times in 3 games this postseason.
Yikes!
That's 5 a game.
Dang.
And I'll also say Will Anderson and Daniil Hunter did most of that damage between the Texans and the Patriots, but still, people can get after the Patriots. They can get after Drake May. I've got a bet coming up that I'm the most confident in with DeMarcus Lawrence and Leonard Williams. Like May has made it work with his mobility. Like
Which
he
will
is
be interesting against the Seahawks, though.
But that's the problem is they haven't faced a front 7 like the Seahawks have, and I don't think it's going to be that easy for him to escape. He's really going to have to be able to sit back in that pocket and get rid of the ball. Here's something for the Patriots. The Pats
The only
defense. Well, the Pats defense only allowed 209 yards per game this postseason, which was the best. The Seahawks allowed 357 yards per game, which is not that good. It's kind of like near the bottom. So the Patriots defense has looked okay. They played pretty well.
That's what I was wondering when you said that their defense wasn't that good. Haven't they been pretty solid all year?
They
Through the season, at least?
They don't get after the quarterback.
Oh, sure.
Like Christian Gonzalez is really, really good. If Christian Gonzalez is not on as a cornerback, like they just don't have it. Milton Williams has had some ebbs and flows. Mickey Spillane, like some of those guys. They just don't have the consistency. I will again say they played the Chargers, they played the Texans, and they played the Broncos this postseason. None of those teams really put up a lot of numbers.
Mm-hmm.
And now another one about our beloved Sam Darnold. And my last little key here. In weeks 10 through 18, Sam Darnold had 9 touchdowns, 9 interceptions, and took 18 sacks. His 37.4 QBR was ranked 26 in the NFL during that stretch. He has not had a good end to his year. He looked great against the Rams in the NFC Championship game. He didn't have to do anything against the 49ers in the divisional round game. But it's just my little antenna saying, Sam, be careful, buddy. Be careful. Let's not let that oblique become the reason why you don't win a Super Bowl, buddy.
Yeah.
I'm just a little nervous.
This upcoming game, it should be a matter of, like, he just needs to play smart. Like, he doesn't have to do a lot. I think this defense will do most of it.
You need a big Ken Walker game.
I don't even know if you
need
do.
the running
I think
game
you
to
just
work.
need score once or twice, and your defense might just shut him down.
We could be headed towards a bad Super Bowl, guys.
Yes. I'm hoping
Like,
I'm
this could
wrong. I
be a
hope
bad
it's just
one.
a shootout out of nowhere. I have no idea how, but
Yeah.
it would be. I don't think we're getting that.
I think we're getting something like last year with the Eagles and Chiefs where it is just a absolute ass whooping. And
One way.
yeah. And I think the Seahawks just absolutely clobber them.
Well, unless Darnold decides to give him the ball in the 20.
Well, yes, there is that. I don't want to say that. I've all the Patriots games that they've ever been in a Super Bowl have been great. So I'm holding out some hope that it will be exciting. But
Yeah.
this could be a Denver Seahawks when the Seahawks beat them like 43-9 and Tavares Jackson was taking snaps. This could be a Tampa Bay Bucks against the Chiefs where Brady just destroyed them. This could be like last year's Super Bowl. It might be a tough
all
one.
I really don't want is like, let's not have like a 3-0.
Yeah, that'd be bad.
Those are the worst.
That'd be bad.
No, I feel like if Seattle gets out in front, like 10-0 at the end of the first quarter, I don't see a path where the Patriots make it back.
No, probably not.
You get up a touchdown and a field goal, and that's so much heavy lifting for Drake May to make.
But that's
It's
what
his second
scares me
year.
is what if they just coast from there? Like you get up by that much, and now I'd rather see them win by 50 than nothing happen the rest of the game.
And you know what? Mike McDonald's is such a psychopath that he might actually do that. He might
fine.
actually do that.
Like,
There's a good chance of that.
You guys are talking a lot about turnovers. Do you think, and it's pretty cheesy because usually if you win the turnover battle, you win the game. Could you see the loser of the turnover battle winning this game?
Oof.
depends how many turnovers. If the loser's just like one
Let's
turnover,
it's like 2-1 or one like 2-1. Let's say that.
then I think the Seahawks can bounce back from having an extra turnover.
Yeah, I would say the same thing. I would even say if Darnold has like 3 picks, I still kind of
Think they can get it done.
It's going to be very close.
Yeah.
But
I mean, if the
feel like there's a
Patriots have
better shot.
0 turnovers and are actually moving the ball, then 3 might be too much. But
Yeah, I mean, honestly, from the Patriots side of things for their offense, my biggest questions for them is Stephon Diggs going to actually show up for this game? I think he will. I think he'll be fine. But, like, are you actually going to get a decent game? Is Hunter Henry going to get more than 4 targets? That man is the safety valve for Drake May, tight end that sits right in the middle. He should be looked at often. Are they actually going to trust Travion Henderson, or are they just completely punted on him for the rest of the year? And is Ramondre going to be a good boy and not fumble? Is Drake May going to actually get out there and run the ball and stretch the field and make them keep a QB spy so that they can open up the middle of the field? If those things aren't happening, it's a blowout. It's a blowout. I just don't think that they don't have the skill players that the Seahawks have. Not even close.
Here's a quick little question. I'm going to put you guys on the spot a little bit and see how your football history is. There's 2 teams that won the Super Bowl, but despite losing the turnover battle.
only 2.
Both of these individuals played the Seattle Seahawks.
Oh, okay.
So
Both of them
Patriots,
played-
did they?
Patriots were one of them.
Okay.
Who
The
is
Steelers?
Yep.
Yeah.
Look at you guys.
Yeah, because the Steelers played Sean Alexander and that
Yep.
Seahawks team, right?
But it was probably only like 1 difference, wasn't it?
Yeah, both
It was like-
2-1.
yeah.
Both 2-1. But still, like turnovers are a big component of the game. And you were saying Darnold was throwing picks and freaking Drake May is fumbling all over the place.
That's
So,
the new narrative: is the Seahawks are going to have 1 more turnover and finally turn it around.
maybe Darnold 3 picks. They win by 7.
So those are my keys.
All right.
Those are my things to look at. Those are my worries. And again, I don't want to be a Debbie Downer about it because I love the Super Bowl and I pray for a great game every year. I don't think it's going to be. So have good company instead. Have good company. Enjoy Bad Bunny, who's going to be awesome despite not knowing what he's saying.
I was just going to ask, are you going to be able to understand his...
Not going to understand it, but there's a pageantry to it all.
Yeah.
He's going to put on a good show. It's going to be fine. Yeah.
I don't know any of his music. I will admit that right now.
Maybe you'll discover something.
Maybe I will.
You'll discover a little Latin flair.
I think music coming from that genre, like Spanish and all that stuff, is very pleasing to listen to.
It just rolls.
It does. Like
just
there's
rolls.
something about it rolls off the tongue, and they might not even be rhyming in Spanish, but it rhymes in Spanish, if that makes sense.
It sounds great.
It does.
It sounds great. Again, there's going to be a pageantry to it. And just to remind everybody, Puerto Rico is a part of the United States. So if people are wondering where Bad Bunny is from, he is an American. So
Nice.
I know that
That's
is
what I was going to ask.
Did
I
he
know
win
that's
any
very
Grammys?
difficult.
The Grammys just
he
happened.
won the biggest award at the Grammys.
Was it Album of the Year?
Yeah.
Oh, he did. Okay.
He did. He looked.
Gotcha.
He looked great. Seems
Gotcha.
like he's very happy. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of fun old people that are super happy about it too.
Did Kendrick win Album of the Year last year?
Yes. He won 4 Grammys this year.
Kendrick did?
Yeah.
Dang. Good for him.
Well, just dragging his nuts on Drake again.
Hey, Ryan.
You guys remember last year when Kendrick Lamar accused Drake of being a pedophile on live TV?
Yes.
Yeah. Wasn't that wild that he never got in trouble for that?
Never.
I think it's crazy.
Never.
It's crazy that he's not been held accountable for any of this stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, it's accurate, so maybe everybody just looks the other way. But
It's unreal. The NFL's got a lot of pull. They own 10% of ESPN right now. Okay, we're going in a way wrong direction. Let's get back to the Super Bowl. Those are some decent keys. I want to see how they all play out. I think I don't know. I have a feeling it's going to be a good Super Bowl. I do. You said low score. It's going to be crappy. I think it's going to be.
Well, I didn't say that's what I think. That's what I hope it's not.
24-32.
Okay. Trevor?
Seahawks.
Let's go with 31-16.
I thought you were going to say 60. I'm like, let's go.
I think the Seahawks will be up early by a lot. So I think they will take their foot off the gas. I think we will see Drew Lock in the game, the backup quarterback. I think the Seahawks will win like 27-10.
Okay.
But I think they're going to be up 27-7 into the fourth quarter.
Okay.
Like, not entertaining fashion at all.
So we are going to jump into these bets because you are driving to Iowa, which is 45 minutes from our home.
Yep.
At 8 a.m. Matt has the ultimate spread that he's going to be serving his family during the Super Bowl, which he might be able to share later. And I got a little something that I'm cooking up. Do any of these bets resemble the scores that we just said? Are there going to be some big time players? What's going on?
Well, we've got all the stars.
Okay.
All the stars are out. George Holani?
Yeah.
Are you kidding?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. No, I'm
You know
not.
who that is, Trevor?
Not enough to care about it.
Is he a running back?
He's not gonna get whatever you're
He's a running
placing
back?
your bets
He's a running
on.
back, baby.
For
For the dear listeners, I've addressed you a lot during this. I apologize. I'm not going to do any kind of spread or money line or anything like that. I'm not going to bet on the Seahawks to win the Super Bowl. I'm just good. That feels like bad juju.
what are the odds? Do you know?
They're probably pretty bad.
Yeah, I was gonna,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that
Seahawks are favored, right?
Seahawks are
they should
favored.
be.
I think
Isn't
it's
it like 4.5 right now?
yeah, it's like a 4.5 spread, which is not great
Yeah.
for the Patriots. But I have some fun ones, and I think a couple of these might be big hitters. So, first one I talked about Drake May, his mobility. Right now, his line for rushing yards is set at 37.5, and that's minus 110. Now, you can bump that up as an alt line to 40 plus for plus 100. Here's why that's important, Trevor. I know you're wondering. He's rushed for 60 plus yards twice this postseason. He rushed for 40 plus this season 5 times. He's going to have to get out and be mobile. He's going to have to get out there. So I think this one is a lock, baby. This is just regular bet.
You think he can break this Seahawks defense?
I think
Open it up for.
I think he's going to have to run. I think that there's the passing lanes are going to be very difficult. He's going to be under duress, under pressure, and he's going to have to get out of the pocket. It's kind of like what Mahomes does.
Yeah.
Where like Mahomes, they have his line at like 20 yards and he'll get a 20-yard rush on like the first drop back that he has. But yeah, I think Drake May's sneaky athletic.
Before you jump into the next one, for newbie bettors and gamblers like myself, what's an alt line?
So that means they're like his rushing line is at 37.5.
Okay.
So you can go over or under it.
Yep.
The alt line is usually in like increments of 5 or 10.
Okay.
So instead of 37.5, I boost it up to 40 plus. So he has to have 40 or more yards.
40 or more. Okay.
40 or more yards to be able to win that bet.
And that bet's at plus 100.
That one's at plus 100. So just a 2.5 yard difference between being minus 110 to plus 100. So you get positive odds on it. You can spin that into a parlay pretty easily if you want to. I'm just going to straight bet it. Just because I want the easy guaranteed win. But yeah, there's a lot of alt lines, and I mean, if you wanted to go crazy and say he's going to have 100 plus rushing yards, then the odds would obviously get a lot better for you. Second
Okay.
one.
Okay, that makes sense.
Well, your payout,
The payout.
you're going to fail.
Yes. Well, we don't like to use that word necessarily, but here's a fun one. George Holani hails from what country?
Australia.
Close.
Halani,
Holani.
Germany.
Like
Nope.
it's close to Australia is what you're saying? So
Yes,
New
I
Zealand.
New Zealand, yes.
Good job. We should have geographic now. Geology. No. Geographic?
Geography.
Geography now with Taylor. That should be one of our segments. Okay, continue, Matt.
We'll install that segment at some point. So Zach Charbonnet, who was the Seahawks backup running back, he ended up getting injured against the 49ers and will miss the rest of the playoffs. And I think he tore his ACL, so he might actually miss some of the regular season next year. So who is left outside of Ken Walker? George Holani. He just happens to be the backup Seahawks running back that played 23 of the total 67 snaps in the NFC Championship game. I'm not a mathematician, but those are good odds.
Those are good odds.
He played a lot.
Now I want to know his rushing yards in that game.
That's what I was wondering too.
Well, we're not doing rushing yards, you bozo.
Oh,
He's doing passing yards.
He also
Receiving
had,
yards, whatever.
exactly, he had more than 20 yards receiving on 3 catches in that game.
okay.
His receiving yards over under right now is set at 11.5.
Oh,
So we alt line that up to 15 yards.
yep.
That's plus 120.
Okay.
And to add in a little more fun, a little more parlay juice. Anytime touchdown is plus 550. If you combine 15 yards receiving with an anytime touchdown, plus 861.
You just threw Salt Bay all over that.
Who says no?
Not me.
I might say no on that.
I won't say no.
I don't
I
know
might
if he
have
gets
to,
the
I might have to
touchdown.
throw you some dollar bills and
If
go in on that one. With
you
you.
do not want to do the anytime touchdown because you're a coward, that's fine. But I will just say, backup running backs score in the Super Bowl often. And it's shocking how often they do. So what I would say is, trust the process, trust me.
Trust the process.
That process doesn't work, but I'll trust you.
And trust in George Holani.
I'll trust in George Holani.
Next one. Now, I want to say these are not combined together, this next one. Always bet a defensive touchdown happening. So, bet separately Seattle defensive touchdown and New England defensive
And a
touchdown.
small amount.
This, and you don't have to do a big amount because Seattle defensive touchdown
Don't do a big amount.
is plus 550 and New England defensive touchdown is plus 850. Just straight bets. There have been 27 defensive touchdowns in 59 Super Bowls. Those are decent odds, correct?
That's actually pretty crazy.
That's pretty crazy. Now, there's been multiple defensive touchdowns in Super Bowls, but not that often. This was a big win for me last year. I had the Eagles defense and the Chiefs defense to score a touchdown.
I remember that.
Only did. But the odds are just too good. The odds are just too good. You got to give it a shot. You got to just try it. You throw down $1, you get $5.50 back from the Seattle defensive touchdown if they score. What? Who says no?
I don't.
Who says no?
I might have to give you $1.
Now, on to my favorite bet. This is my absolute favorite bet. And honestly, I'm considering parlaying them. My favorite bet is Leonard Williams plus 142 and DeMarcus Lawrence plus 120 to record a sack. It's not
This
a
one you
snack.
are parlaying.
What kind of snacks
you're
is he
not.
eating out there?
I'm considering parlaying it, which would definitely change the odds a lot more, and I don't quite know what that would change it to. Because it's not like a just add the 142 plus the 120.
400, 500.
It would
whatever.
probably go up a little bit. But these are defensive linemen for the Seahawks. Drake May sacked 15 times in the postseason. I just think that the pressure is going to be on him. These two have been holding down this defense all year. Absolutely awesome. DeMarcus Lawrence leaving Dallas to come to Seattle this year has been a godsend. If you really want to roll the dice on it, and honestly, I'm kind of thinking about it, you can take both to record 1 3/4 of a sack for plus 190.
Yeah.
So
I like that.
you're not committed to the full 2 sacks,
Mm-hmm.
but you're just a little bit under. So if they hit 2 sacks, then obviously you got that too. But I just think Drake
And that
May
was
is
just
going to be
them
under duress.
combined. So like if
Combined.
one guy gets all of it, it's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's not bad.
Yeah. It'll be whoever else is on their line will get all the sacks.
Yeah, or a linebacker.
All
or a
because of
cornerback,
those
yeah.
guys being close to them and pressuring the QB
Yeah.
right into the other
Yep.
guy.
Next, this one I'm a little dubious on, just because we have seen historically star wide receivers not do the best as in Super Bowls if they're not named Jerry Rice. Jerry Rice, historically, is probably the greatest offensive player ever seen in Super Bowl history, but put that aside. Jackson Smith and Jigba to record 10 plus receiving yards in each quarter is plus 300. He is by far one of the best wide receivers in all of football.
Mm-hmm.
He is a yards machine. The best reason that I have for why this might hit is the Patriots defense. They back guys off a lot. They cover the quarters. They do a lot of zone. That leaves the slot guys open quite a bit. So Jackson Smith and Jigba does play the slot. They move him around all over the field. He is not just an end guy or anything like that. So he might be able to get a 10-yard catch every quarter.
I think he will, unless Darnold's having the worst game.
Right. Well, this my worry for it is they're going to get up so much that they're just not going to pass.
Nah, I'll still give him his 10 yards. Unless fourth quarter could be the problem.
They're going to have to throw a little bit.
Yeah,
You have to.
But this is 10 yards in each quarter.
Yeah, I know.
So, yeah.
I like it.
It's plus 300.
Yeah.
It's nothing crazy. I'm not going to parlay it with anything.
Yeah, I like it.
It'd be fun. Here's a wacky one. Ken Walker, Cooper Kupp, Stephon Diggs, anytime touchdown, plus 1,800.
You're saying those are separate, right?
No, they are all
No,
together.
that's
Putting
a
them all
parlay.
together?
You got to put them
Okay.
all together.
Hang on, but all three
Three
of
of
them are going to have an anytime touchdown?
Who were they again? Kupp?
Oh,
Kenneth Walker, Cooper
Diggs
Kupp,
and Cup.
Stephon Diggs.
I mean, put $1 on it, but like, I don't know.
$1.
I don't see that.
How many bets do you have total so far? 5?
This would be my 6th.
This is 6?
Yes.
Okay.
Seattle's defense, their front 7 is great. They have a couple little holes in their secondary. Tariq Woolen is a little shaky at times. I think they're going to try to push Diggs as much as they possibly can. And I think Diggs is going to be out for it, so maybe he's the one that gets the touchdown for the Patriots.
Okay.
Walker's on a heater. They really, really gave Kupp a lot of attention to that NFC Championship game. You could tell me it's because Kupp was going against his old team
Yeah.
and that they were trying to feed him a lot more. Whatever you want to do, but you got to have one crazy anytime touchdown parlay in there. You got to have one. And this at plus 1,800 odds, throw a couple bucks down. Throw like $2, $3.
$2.
I was like
Dude,
throwing
I'd even go-
$1 on like 3 different people.
I'd
to have
even
the
go
first
5.
touchdown.
Have the first touchdown?
Mhm.
Oh, well, that would be ridiculously high.
No, and that's why, you just put $1
$1 on
like 3
each of
different
them.
people, and then
You could. I mean, you would have to. You would really have to spread it out as much as you possibly can.
yeah, I don't know that I'd want to do it on this game. I'm just saying I like doing that when it's a game that's like, oh, these guys always score.
Yeah, you're gonna have it on all these people except
Yeah.
for like Sam Darnold. He's gonna rush for.
I hit a huge
touchdown.
one last year with Jefferson.
Yeah, baby.
Gotta try it again.
Did you hit a first person touchdown?
Yeah, first
Or
score of the
first score
game with
touchdown?
Jefferson.
Man, if you hit like a kick return, like a Devin Hester,
Uh-huh.
Hester
In the
Hester?
Super Bowl, that would have been awesome.
Oh, that would be unreal. Do you have that next?
Which leads me to my next bet.
Ooh, let's go.
So,
I love it.
Pat's special teams to score the first touchdown.
The first?
The first touchdown plus 6,500.
Of the whole game, the
the
very
whole
first
game.
one.
That'd be awesome, though.
Seahawks special teams touchdown.
That's $1 right there.
Yeah, that one's worth betting on just to hope and pray for it.
Seahawks special teams to score the first touchdown
Mm-hmm.
plus 5,000.
Put $1 on each of them.
Yeah.
That's 65 back and 50 back if you get $1, right?
That's right.
Is that how betting? Look at me, I'm learning.
See, those
You got
ones
it.
are too fun not to give a try.
Marcus Jones for the Patriots is legitimately the best punt returner in the NFL right now. Like he's got a shot at it. So he could have a punt return touchdown.
And it's not score, it's touchdown.
Touchdown.
Okay, so like
Touchdown.
field goals don't disqualify
Nope,
this.
touchdown. Rashid Shaheed for the Seahawks. We saw him take one back against the 49ers in the divisional round.
Yep.
These are explosive teams. Like, their special teams are not to be messed with.
I might have to slip you a $2 bill.
Yeah,
You might have to bet that for me.
I kind of want to put $2 towards
They're
it.
obviously not parlayed together.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah, you can't.
You can't
Yep.
do that.
Then you lose your $2.
You can't do that. I'm sure it would not even let you do it. But just throw it out there. I realize, like, the Devin Hester of it all, like, we might not see it again in another Super
Then
Bowl
I'd
in our
put
lifetime.
$50
but
on it if Devin Hester was back.
Right?
Devin
I
Hester
know.
was in it. Yeah, like, that would make a huge difference.
D.
But
Hester.
I just think Marcus Jones, Rashid Shaheed, absolutely electric guys. Just give it a shot.
I
It's
like
just
that.
for fun. First touchdown.
Yeah.
So I have to say one more comment about Devin Hester. Do you think they'd put the odds at negative for Devin Hester?
I definitely think we could probably look it
For
up.
like
what
an
the-
anytime score.
We could probably look it up what the Bears defense act, because technically for like special teams, like defense and special teams are the same.
Yeah.
It's like how you bet them. So that also reminds people, like, if the Seattle defense gets a touchdown, then you would be hitting that and that all
Right.
in one.
Yeah.
We could probably look it up, but I can't imagine the Bears' defensive touchdown for the game when they played against the Colts. It could not have been less than plus 200.
Oh, it's definitely higher than that because, I mean, what are
Like,
the
you
odds
just-
that they kicked it to them? Like, who would have thought that?
Yeah, well, they're stupid. I mean, the
Yeah.
Colts won that game, but they
Still
probably
stupid.
yeah, pretty stupid. So that's a little fun one. Again, throw $1 down.
I like those.
Throw $1 down.
Yeah.
Look at what you get back. You get $50. You get $65 back. That pays for everything that you just bet,
Yeah.
or for me, I should say. And my last one. I love to have just a ridiculous. Now, I guess I should say George Kalani is kind of a ridiculous anytime touchdown bet. But the people of Seattle are clamoring for more Jake Bobo. They want the Bobo.
That's a great name.
They need the Bobo. Jake Bobo had a touchdown in the NFC Championship game.
Okay.
Jake Bobo is like a folk hero in Seattle. They love him there. They love him. Big ass white wide receiver. He is beloved in that place. You think that they're not going to try to just sneak him in on a goal line fade? Plus 1,100 for odds for anytime touchdown for Mr. Bobo, which when I first looked at it was plus 1,400, and now it is up to plus 1,100. The people are betting. The people are seeing the Bobo. They want the Bobo.
Everyone in Seattle has bet on Bobo.
We want the Bobo. So Jake Bobo, anytime touchdown, my last bet.
I like it.
Thank you. All winners, right? So
Man, that'd be nice for
Obviously,
you.
yeah.
What are your thoughts if I slip you like a 5 or a 10? Would you throw some
Sure.
throw a little something on something?
God will provide.
All right. We'll talk after this.
Okay.
We'll talk after this.
I mean, we're not doing illegal betting, so
No.
you know.
Matt's not my bookie. Or is he?
No, I'm not.
No.
I'm sorry, I gotta open this other beer.
Yeah, let me hear it. That's good. You even heard the bubbles come up off that one. So, those are nice bets. I like them. I'm going to say you're going to hit on, you have how many total? 10? No, 8. Man, I was going to jump and say 4. I think you're going to go 50%, Matt.
Okay.
I think you're going to go 50%.
Okay. All right.
Hopefully I go like 1 of those.
Sure.
The only one you bet on?
Well, I will say this. I am going to give Matt $2 to do the defensive touchdown ones.
You're only giving me $2?
No. I'm going to give you 4 total.
Okay.
4 total.
Okay.
And you're going to put that on the defensive touchdown ones.
Okay.
And if we hit, we hit. If we don't, we don't.
Well, defense and
Amen.
special teams, right?
Defense and special teams. Yeah. Yeah.
So you're putting $1 down on each of these bets.
$2 down on each of these bets.
So then you're gonna have to give me a whopping $8.
Why is that?
You want the defensive touchdowns and the special teams?
Oh, yes. I'll give you a 10 for your troubles to drive to Iowa.
Oh, what a nice guy. What a
Man.
swell guy.
I know, right?
What a swell guy.
So there you go. I'm gonna be all in for $10, and it's
Okay.
only gonna be on the really fun ones.
You got it.
So you're gonna hit
You got
4. I'm gonna hit 2 or 1 because I can't hit both. Or could I?
Technically,
Could I?
If the special teams one
Yeah.
hits, then you hit 2.
Ooh, wait.
Technically.
Trav, you getting in on this?
Possibly.
Ooh.
I'll have to send you some money then.
He wants that Jake Bobo anytime touchdown bet.
He does want that
It's
Jake
kinda
Bobo.
tempting.
Yeah, actually, he's passing me $100 bill, listeners, and he's saying all on Bobo.
All on Bobo.
All on Bobo.
Only
Okay.
100.
Oh man.
Actually, it's a cashier's check for $11,000, and he's saying put it on Bobo.
He's gonna go trade stock real quick and take out a bunch and be like, "Here you go."
I gotta liquidate.
Oh my gosh. We are going to take a complete right turn, and we're going to get into a new segment called the Top 5. Top 5, top 5, top 5, top 5. Dang, that was nice. Each time we record, one of us is going to come up with a topic, and tonight's topic, Matt chose, and we are doing golf course drinks, correct?
Drinks on the golf course.
Drinks on the golf course. We're going to do a snake draft tonight, and this is how it's going to work. We're going to put our names into the good old Google or whatever Trevor's doing over there and see what the order is. It can be any drinks. It can be a drink that you made up. It can be a beer. It can be a liquor. It can be, it can't be like Hawaiian fruit punch and freaking vodka because they're not going to have Hawaiian fruit punch on the golf course.
So stipulation.
We're the committee, so this has to run through
Okay.
us, and everything has to be passed with majority rule.
The kind of beer.
Yeah.
So, like, we could say McGolden
Yes.
versus, okay.
You don't have to go light. You don't have to go dark. You don't have to go IPA, EPA. You can say a specific.
Not going EPA, that's for sure.
Is EPA? I thought EPA was. Oh no, that's probably like gas. Isn't that
It's an
gasoline?
Environmental Protection Agency.
We're off to a hot start with this new segment. We are off to a hot start.
Our
So
list
Matt,
is Taylor, me, and then your last Matt.
Okay, I got the
Ooh,
turn.
The first pick. Yeah, you got the turn.
I got the turn. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. Okay.
I wasn't listening. While I was doing that, I wasn't listening to what the rules were there.
Top 5. Your top 5. Not what you think of, like your top 5. Well, you can play to the good old Instagram and our listeners too, because they'll be voting on who wins.
Can do whatever I want.
You can literally do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Drinks on a golf course.
You start.
I'm starting.
You start.
I'm going with a tequila transfusion.
Okay. I've never had one, but I really want one.
Oh man, they're good.
They are good.
Tequila, grape juice, a little bit of ginger ale or ginger beer.
Do you have that in the morning?
Oh yeah.
I
Like
actually had that on my list, but it wasn't going to be the first one I said.
7 a.m. start, crack one of those, spray it straight right. You're off to a great start.
Well, I don't need alcohol for that.
I mean, when this topic first came up, as soon as I knew this was going to be the topic, all I could think of was an Arnold Palmer, which, with it spiked, is the John Daly, or is it slightly different?
I think the John Daly ones are Good Boys.
Okay.
I know that's the brand, but it is pretty much like a seltzer-y type
So
thing.
this
But
is
I know-
not what I do drink, but what I want to start drinking, a John Daly, I guess.
You want a John Daly.
John
Okay.
Daly. I went transfusion.
You're on it with the Arnold Palmer thing. I'm just gonna go as like this is quite literally what I drink.
Yeah, no, this is perfect.
This is quite literally what I drink, and I feel like I need to be true to myself and not pander to the Instagram losers who are going to vote on this. When you are golfing in the morning, and I got my tall ass, like espresso shot cold brew coffee, it is fantastic. Like it is wonderful.
I think that does pander to the crowd.
Well, panders to this man over
I
here. He
can't.
understands.
Oh,
I
man.
can't say those
You
ones
get
because
it.
I would dislike
I
all
think
that
we've
crap.
we've golfed before, and I've brought you an Americano.
You brought me an Americano, and it was fantastic, and it was perfect. And that is like the way I would if I got really rich, which we could if Hams ever picked up the damn phone. I would golf like twice a week in the mornings.
Oh.
You know how nice that would be, and you just have coffee and you just enjoy yourself, and again you just spray the ball all over the place. It'd be lovely.
I'm right there with you.
So I would definitely first round pick. We're going with a big iced coffee. Second, let me just get my beloved McGolden. McGolden.
Had that on my list as well.
You know, ordering 4 McGoldens at a time and praying that they actually have a cart girl out today is kind of the way that I live my life on a golf course. Is just getting to that 4th one and it's already hot. You know, it's just been sloshing around in the golf cart the entire time. Crack that baby open, it sprays me in between the eyes. It's great.
Well, those are good for a good day of golf too, because it's a light beer. You're still playing good.
That is true.
You've only had like 12 of them. It's fine.
I could not imagine like cracking a stout.
Oh man,
on the golf course, like that's
like an oatmeal stout. Oh,
yeah.
I would. I hand up. I would.
I know you would.
That'd be tough.
I would just lay down.
My next one is throwing a wrench in it then, because it's basically what you just. Well, it's not quite as much as a stout. But I had to give him a shout out again. If I could get big doinks on the golf course.
Is this really your pick, or you just want to bring a big doinks?
Well, it's mostly like an IPA on the golf course, because that's what I would usually do.
I'll put IPA and then next to it big doinks.
The problem here is I didn't want to give the IPAs that I usually have to drink on the golf course, because I'm sick of having Surly Furious. I don't want a Surly Furious on the golf course.
It is the only one. And
so that's why big doinks. Let's go.
I even like Surly Furious, which then I don't really think it's an IPA.
No, it tastes like tin can.
Yeah,
it stinks.
So if I like that, then,
tastes like pennies.
But I like.
I think it's
pick.
marked as an IPA.
Is it?
I think
it's definitely an IPA, but there's something wrong with it. It is foul.
I don't mind Surly Furious, but it's not something I want to be drinking a bunch when I'm golfing.
We need to get the hazies involved.
Yes, a citrusy hazy is basically what I was kind of, because like then it's a little bit lighter, and you're on the golf course just drinking a nice summer beer.
And maybe this is just like the area that we are in, that we are not experiencing this. I have never seen a great hazy IPA in a can form. I don't want to have a draft.
It's because of these Rochester places. It's all surly.
It is. Like again, maybe you guys agree with me on this. You would never get like a draft beer, correct?
On the golf course?
On the golf course, you would never get like a
No.
You would get a can or a bottle.
You almost have to.
Yeah. Like if you got a draft beer, like you're probably a serial killer. You would have to drink that at the first hole.
You have to drink half of it.
Or you're golfing
it would just go
before you drive off.
Yeah, exactly.
Or you're golfing somewhere with like the golf carts have extreme suspension.
You have a butler.
Yeah.
A beer butler.
You're golfing at Augusta.
Yeah.
So you went with IPA.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I got 2.
With a shout out to Big Doinks.
With a shout out to Big Doinks. Yeah, don't forget that. Hey, Big Doinks, if you want to
cover the Rochester golf courses, that'd be great.
The window is open to sponsor these boys.
Big Doinks 1 4-pack will go a long way. We will give you free ad reads. I'm not joking.
Yes, Matt will give you those free ad reads. Well, we'll all give you free ad reads, and I'll chime in. Hot day, sun's just busting down. Gin and tonic.
Yeah.
Gin and tonic.
You got my next pick.
Couple limes in there. I had to take that
gin.
one. And then I'm going at the turn Jameson 7.
See,
little refreshing there. Those are the 2 I'm going with.
I just think Jameson is for the devil.
Yeah?
I just think Satan was like, what do the Irish need now?
So I had written down Windsor 7. Would that make you feel a little bit better?
Dude, no.
At this point, you could probably just say Whiskey 7 and call it.
You could say Whiskey 7.
You got to be specific here.
The tournament I play up north.
People like Jameson, that's fine.
The tournament we play up north, all those guys are just Windsor. So when the cart girl comes around and says, who wants one? I'm like, yeah, it's Windsor 7. Oh. So that's why I almost went Windsor 7, just for the nostalgia.
If Windsor wants a sponsor, I will start drinking it, but it is ass. Yeah. That's gross, dude.
We'll still take your sponsorship.
Yeah, I mean, we'll still take it. I'll take it back. We'll rescind this part of it, whatever. But
come back and say we were lying on that last episode.
We'll edit that out and just re-air the episode.
Yeah, terrible.
Who do you got, Trevor? What's your next one? This is pick number 3, by the way.
So this was kind of along the same lines as the McGolden pick earlier. I like Kona as a outdoor summer beer.
Yes. Oh, Kona. The Hawaiians, they do so much for us.
Mm-hmm.
They do. Matt, you have 2.
I know.
You got 3 and 4 right here.
Honestly, Kona is such a good call, and you took gin and tonic, which is really like the only really the only kind of like liquor. Really, the only kind of liquor I drink on the golf course would be a gin and tonic, except for a Fireball.
Oh,
Ugh.
you going straight Fireball shot?
It's just the
Fireball
iconic.
shot.
You need it, but gross.
Yes, yes.
Was that a joke,
It's
or are
not
you really
good.
going
I'm
with
taking
it?
it.
You're taking it
I'm
at
taking
3.
I'm taking a Fireball.
Okay.
Taking a Fireball.
Are you
shot.
taking it, or are you leaving it in the hole for someone else?
Now I'm taking
Yeah.
taking the Fireball shot. I'm taking the Fireball shot. It's a good camaraderie thing. It's good for everybody to gather around and hate themselves after the seconds of entering the golf course. One little Fireball shot will make you very happy. It's good for birthdays. If you enjoy hot tamale flavor, you will enjoy Fireball. Now, what else? Maybe it's... I'm definitely not going to say something like water. Like, that's for fucking nerds. Like, I'm not going to say water. I want water.
Water, please.
No. I have tried this. It's a water hazard.
Oh, I think I know what this is, but explain it to the people.
I think a water hazard, and I had this on my golf trip this past summer that we went on. It's like blue Powerade, like vodka, and has like Mountain Dew mixed in it or something like that.
Mhm.
Like,
But
but
it's hard.
it's vodka.
Okay.
It's a vodka drink.
It's a vodka drink, and it got like TikTok famous or something.
I've
like
seen
that
it with 7
in
Up.
last year.
I've seen
with 7-Up.
I've seen because that's the
I've
bubbles.
never
I've seen
heard of
vodka, blue Gatorade or Powerade,
Yeah.
and 7 Up or
Yeah.
Sprite or
I
Starry.
don't want one of those Mountain Dew vodka things. Whatever.
So gross, Trevor. That's gross. Anyways, so I tried it last year. I didn't have. Now, mind you, I had a drink of it. I did not
Yeah.
get a full drink myself. But I was like, yeah, I kind of get this appeal. This is like what a 13-year-old would drink. Like,
Oh, yeah.
totally. This would be really good when it's really hot. And that day it was 100 degrees when we were golfing, so it actually was kind of nice. So I'll go water hazard, Fireball, water
Okay.
hazard at the turn.
Have you tried those Baja Blast?
No,
Vodka
dude,
things?
I don't want to drink
the
those.
Mountain Dew
They're
harder,
good.
the Mountain
Yeah.
Dew harder
No.
things.
No,
Yeah.
I
They don't have
like
those on
Mountain
golf
Dew that
courses,
much.
which I'm
No, I know,
I'm really
but-
surprised because they have every seltzer underneath the sun, but they don't have those.
Yeah.
I don't like
Fail.
Mountain Dew that much.
So this is one that I have not done, but I should start doing because every time I'm having a bad day at golf, which is every time, I think I just need to pull out Long Island's.
Oh,
yeah. boy.
There we go.
Oh boy.
Solves all the problems. Won't even remember the round.
Man.
I need a ride home, by the way.
Hey,
I was
Hey,
gonna say
whether your ball's going straight or not, you won't be able to see straight after
it
about
won't
2
matter.
of those.
It won't matter.
Oh
It's a good
boy.
call. It's a good
All right.
call.
I'm going to wrap this up here. I'm going to be that guy. I'm throwing Powerade in there. Just a red Powerade.
Yeah. See, I was debating doing like a Gatorade or something.
I'm doing a
like that,
Powerade.
but
I have to.
all right.
My last pick.
You gotta do something unique. It doesn't have to be something that you are currently drinking, right? Like this could be an aspirational thing.
Yeah.
Already
Like
said
you-
separate.
Long Island is a
right.
great pick. I didn't even think of Long Island, and I really like Long Island.
Yeah, but you play good golf, so you don't want to ruin your game.
True.
I don't want to remember what I just did.
Okay. Fair point. Fair point. I don't have any beers on here, and a good beer when it's extremely hot. So if
Yeah.
it's not a gin and tonic,
Like, I'm not going to take this one, so just one to throw out there. Well, it could come back to Matt. I'll say it later as an
a
honorable
good
mention.
cold beer and you took McGolden, so I can't do that.
Sure.
I'm going Bud Heavy. I'm going Budweiser. Because I've
Cheapers.
done this before. I've done this up north.
Nah.
I've gone Bud Heavy before when it's like 95 degrees.
Okay.
So I did
This
have
is probably after a couple Winter Sevens
Yeah.
and some other
when
stuff.
Budweiser tastes a little better. It's after all
I
your
was
other
gonna
stuff.
say when you can't taste the Budweiser
Yeah,
anymore,
exactly.
and you realize that it's better.
I
Look,
don't like Busch Light.
No,
Most
Busch
places
Light's
I
don't
thought
have
you and
hams.
your buddies always drink Busch Light.
Well, that was the college buddies. I was a Bud Light kind of guy,
Okay.
but then I was
Yeah,
just
that
like,
tracks.
then I was
yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
so then I switched it to diesel. Why not?
You did.
Oh yeah,
I honestly, I would drink Bud Heavy over a Miller Lite any day of the week too.
yeah.
I also, anything over Miller. For
There's a
me
guy
is,
that we golf with. His name is Pipe. He's a plumber. They call him Pipe. I don't know his real name.
Fair enough.
White tee, cargo shorts, fat dip, Miller Lite from the time he gets to the course
Amen.
on Thursday to the time he leaves on Saturday. He
Doing
doesn't
it right with the wrong beer.
I don't think he cares about driving. I think he
Hey, by the way, this is a man named Pipe that nobody knows his real
this
name.
man, he's a great guy. Funny guy too. This man will drink at least, I'm guessing, 3 cases himself of Miller Lite from the time we get there on Thursday to the time we leave on Saturday.
You know, some people are just built different.
It's unreal.
Some people are built different.
Oh, Matt, that's nuts. Trevor, where are you at? I finished up.
I did have one drink on my list that was non-alcoholic, and that was the stuff I drink all the time, which is body armor.
Okay.
Not a sponsor, but that could be, and probably no one really knows of that stuff, but like...
Hey, if
becoming
Body
bigger.
Armor slid in to the DMs and sponsored us,
Drink all of it.
Trevor would
guys
turn
can't
into
have
Body
it.
Armor.
You can
can't have
slide
it.
into our DMs, but don't be weird and creepy about it. We're not going to sleep with you guys.
Unless you're sending it to Matt. You can be weird and creepy
Yeah.
if you want.
Yeah.
He will sleep with you.
End us off on the right note, Matt.
I feel like the coffee. I feel like I gotta close this book. We gotta bookend it. The coffee was number 1. The White Monster is closing me out. A White Monster in the middle of the round gives me just the juice that I need to succeed.
To forget his cart is not in park.
To forget my cart is not in park. And at that particular time, I had not had a drink. I had not even ordered a drink at that point.
I know why, because you were nervous because it was their anniversary
Yeah.
Right.
that you didn't
Right.
know about. And you went golfing with them.
Dear listeners, I went golfing with Michaela and Trevor and did not get told that it was their anniversary until we were already out there. But
How dare you interrupt it?
well, somebody could have told me, beforehand, but
I've golfed with
whatever.
you quite a bit, and every single time you have had a White Monster. If it
Yeah.
wasn't in the morning, if it was in the morning, it would be a coffee. So yeah, that's a perfect bookend.
It really does represent who I am as a person, I would say.
What's a good way to start the top 5? Here are the top 5. I went with Transfusion, Gin and Tonic, Jameson 7, a Red Powerade, and a Bud Heavy, or Diesel, which is Budweiser. Trevor going with John Daly, IPA with a shout out to Big Doinks, Kona, Long Island, and Body Armor. And Matt went with Iced Coffee, McGolden, Fireball, a Water Hazard, and White Monster.
That's right. That's
Nice
what
work.
They call me.
Here's some
Nice
good
work. They
lists.
call you a Water Hazard or they call you White Monster?
They call
Both.
me.
The water hazard. White
The White Monster Water Hazard. Instead of the Green Monster in Boston, it's the White Monster.
That's right.
Thanks for tuning in, guys. Really do appreciate you guys listening. Enjoy the Super Bowl. Throw some of those bets on the good old app if you're not in Minnesota and you can bet somewhere that allows that. See if you win. Let Matt know. Give him a percentage if you do win because he helped you out, right?
That's right.
See, I'm helping you out.
Hey,
We got a hockey podcast coming out next Wednesday, and we have The Whole Truth that is going to be on Spotify and a different platform coming out the week of Valentine's Day. Thank you. Like, comment, share, subscribe. If you have any questions about the podcast or want to just chime in on the conversation, do so. Top 5 will be able to be voted on my Instagram, and we'll go from there. Sounds good? Until next time, peace.